Hi there. Um, Video number 6. I was deliberating on what to do for today, and I decided because this comes up a lot. So I've said before, CFS is fine if you're lazy, because you just don't care. You don't care if you've got things to do and stuff like that. And I've shared that CFS just doesn't care about your plans for the day. And to which I said, well, you find yourself having less hours or less energy, just triage and like get one thing done. Get one thing done every day, and tomorrow will be different than yesterday. Um, if you're bedridden, that one thing might just be writing on a piece of paper a paragraph. It's one thing. The size of that one thing is less important than the actual doing of the one thing. And the size of it is relative to you, not anyone else. So your one thing might be getting a paragraph down on a piece of paper before you zonk out. That's fine. Go you. That's one paragraph that you didn't have there before. Maybe your one thing is um, you built a website. Like it doesn't matter what your one thing is, as long as you do that one thing moving forward daily. Now, I will share something about that down the track, where about being honest with yourself. Um, Normal people need to do this, but so do people with chronic illnesses. And I notice it a lot, that it doesn't happen. And because it doesn't happen, people shackle themselves a lot more than their illness. So if their illness is two shackles, they add a third one. Like they make it worse. I'll explain a bit about that later. So what I did want to share is how I said, CFS doesn't care about your plans. Sometimes you might not care about your plans or the day-to-day running of yourself, your household, business, work, stuff like that. I know there are days where I won't do the dishes. Like the dishes will stay there overnight. That's not how I grew up. Dishes got done every night, and that's not how I am. Like, if I have dishes there left overnight, um, they're rinsed, they're tidy. There's not food, sorry. um, if I have dishes there left overnight, it was too much for me to get to there and then. It's not the person I am. It's just I had to at that moment deal with that. Now, the the thing with that is sometimes we have lots of too much things happen to us. Brushing my teeth is too much. Doing the dishes is too much. Getting food is too much. Getting out of bed is too much. Getting dressed is too much. Um, Going to the toilet is too much. Having a bath or a shower is too much. Normal things that other people take for granted become too much. Now, we might just feel too sick, we might feel too tired, too much in pain, whatever the reason is, but sometimes it's just an invisible wall. It's too much. I've been fighting and fighting, and I've had it up to here. Okay. Um, Swapping hands, I'm getting tired. Uh, if you feel that way, it's okay. You're allowed to feel that way. What I don't think that we're allowed to do is allow it to dictate what we keep doing during our day and our life, because we're not moving forward. We're letting it get where we're getting stuck in the bog, that swamp. And the thing about the too much things is they will build up to eventually, like, oh, it's too much, and then there's more dishes, or there's more of that particular job. Like you see people do, normal people, and I keep saying normal, like we've all got our challenges, whether you've got a chronic illness or not. Like in a normal work environment, they won't do something, it builds up, they won't do anything because it's built up, and it's just that awful cycle. So it doesn't matter, chronic illness or not, we all have that, oh, it's too much, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to go and interact with it because it's too big now, it's too big. Now here's the thing. Chronic illness or not chronic illness, all your too muches, all you've got to do to start bringing them down is start on it. And that's all you've got to do. Is just start on it. Don't look at the mountain. Just look at this first step. Okay? Maybe you've got 3 things you need to do, and they're big in your mind. Don't have that emotional attachment to it. Just start, because by starting, you will start something, and that something will lead it to be less of that mountain. Okay, you just take that one step, and that one step, and that one step. If you need to brush your teeth, go brush your teeth. I don't feel like brushing my teeth. It doesn't matter how you feel. Go do it. I don't want to get changed. Getting changed into a new set of clothes might actually make you feel a little bit better. I don't mean it's going to cure you, but you're like, oh, fresh clothes. Oh, cool. It'll help up here, and that can be a world of good. I don't want to do dishes. Dishes need to be done. You should go do dishes. Like I said, I might sometimes leave them overnight, but then I'll do them. I'll go and do them. So when you come across your too muches, just take a step. You're going to have to find that honesty level. Like, no, I really cannot do it, or it's just in that too much kind of too hard basket feeling. If it's in the too hard basket feeling, go do it. If you're bedridden and physically cannot get out of bed, then doing the dishes is, that's not sensible. You physically can't do it. But if it's just, I can't be bothered with the dishes, or just go, just get started. Doesn't matter if that lot of dishes takes you the entire day to do. You did it, okay? It's a really big thing, and I'm trying to keep the video not too long, but there's that aspect to it, and then you have the aspect of people coming over and why aren't the dishes done? Or why hasn't why is your house messy? Or why is there a shirt, you're a clean, well-organized person. Why is this here and it's here? It's just because I haven't triaged to it yet. And believe me, I don't need you to remind me that I haven't done it. It will be done. It's just, it hasn't been done yet, or I'm getting to it, or I don't need to be reminded. So there is that flip side to it, where people will come in and judge you on what is considered the thing that you should have done. Okay, so that gets a little bit boggy as well, because sometimes you do need a kick of encouragement. Oh, I see you haven't done that, I will help you, or hey, go do that, or so sometimes we do need a little bit of an encouragement boost. Sometimes we don't have other people to do that, and we have to do it ourselves. So a little bit of a roundabout one. This idea is kind of big, but I think the main thing to take away from it is, it doesn't matter how big your too much looks like. It doesn't matter if it looks like this giant mountain. And I'm trying really hard not to quote, a journey of 1,000 steps it starts with one step, or the journey up a mountain starts with one step. Or I'm really trying not to quote something like that. But as cliche as it is, it doesn't matter how big your mountain is, you can't get to the top without taking a first step. Okay, so the main thing I want to share that is, if you have too many too muches, just go start on it. You need to brush your teeth. Go brush your teeth. You got dishes. Go do the dishes. It's okay that you didn't do them yesterday when you really wanted to. Just go do them now. It's okay that you didn't do that thing that you really should have done. Just go do it now. Just take that pressure off yourself and go do it. Okay? So thank you for letting me share this one. I'll try and see if I can find a bit more succinct way of sharing this one. It is quite big, but it's just that double-edged sword to making plans in CFS. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them, like and share this, and notification bell, and thank you very much for letting me share day 6. Yes, day 6. Okay, cheers guys.